Hey guys, welcome back to my small engine repair channel. Today what I want to show you is the top reason why mowers that come out of storage from winter will not start and run properly. So I've got one of those mowers in the shop right now. I'll show you what it's doing and I'll show you an easy trick on how to do this at home. Doesn't matter if you're a mechanic or not, you can do this and get your mower running back again. Alright, I've got a new Honda mower here. This is brand new from a year or two ago. It was put away last October running perfectly, but the old gas was left in it. It only starts on carburetor or choke cleaner. So I'll show you what it's doing and then I'll show you the simple fix. So what I'll do here is take the air filter out. See how clean that is? I'm going to spray this stuff right in the carburetor hole right here. And by the way, this is an auto choke system and it is working. The problem is when it starts, it won't keep going. Now, if you do have a mower like this, like I said, it is auto choke. You want to make sure that the choke butterfly is actually closing the carburetor hole intake right here. This one is doing it. First of all, I'm going to pull it without spraying quick start or card cleaner in there, and you'll see it will not start at all. Okay, nothing's happening. If I spray some carb cleaner, this is all I'm getting. It's just going to burn what I'm spraying in there. I've got the mower on the table here to make it easier. You don't need to take the carburetor off, guys, for this, and this will apply to all of the mowers with a carburetor like this underneath. Also, if you have a fuel shutoff valve, make sure it is in the on position. What you want to do is with a 10mm wrench here, this is usually the bolt size, sometimes it's 1/2 inch or 13mm, is you want to go underneath, loosen the bottom bolt. You don't need to take it right off for now, but I will after. And I will drain all the fuel first. So drain all the fuel out of your machine and then we'll proceed from there. I'll be right back as soon as this is fully drained. Alright, once you've drained the fuel, get this out, dispose of the old gas. And now what you want to do is completely remove that bolt underneath the carb. And the bowl will come off. Now on this Honda mower, the gasket is made of cardboard and it usually stays stuck on the carburetor, so you don't really have to worry about it. But there are other carburetors with rubber O-rings. You want to make sure that O-ring is back in there properly when you put the bulb back on. And here's an example of that. You'll have the cardboard or the rubber O-ring. You got to make sure when it goes back on that it's in there properly. It might be a bit tricky when the mower's like that. You may have to flip it on its side to get it in so it doesn't fall down, or have it on the bowl and just go up and put it on. Alright, what you need now is a torch tip cleaner. You can get these on Amazon quite cheap. Just use the keywords torch tip cleaner, carburetor cleaner. You'll get one of these in a metal thing that holds them all. You want to get a small torch tip cleaner. Not sure what size it is, but it's probably close to 10 thou or 13 thousandths of an inch. Now before I do it on that mower, I've got a comparable carburetor here and I want to show you what I will be doing. What I will be doing is grabbing my torch tip cleaner here, and then what I'll be doing with the carburetor on the mower is running it in that jet right there in the middle, just like this. And what this will do is unclog that jet. That's all that's going on in that Honda mower. So there it is. This is what I'll be doing. Obviously, you will have to bend your torch tip cleaner here because there's a lot less room. And then I'll go right in the center here. And you got to line it up right in the middle to get it in that jet. Now, if you've picked a torch tip cleaner that's too big, then just downsize to a size smaller. So I think on this one, my tip is too big. I'll go grab another one. What works good too is if you hold it with a pair of pliers, it gives you more leverage. Now, the newer the mower is, the smaller the hole will be because the EPA makes them shrink these jet holes almost every year. Some are extremely small. Now these torch tip cleaners, they do bend, they do break, so be careful you don't break it in the jet. There we go. And now I've inserted one that's just slightly bigger. And what you want to do is just go up and down with it. And you might feel a bit of resistance, but that means you're cleaning it and slightly enlarging it. You don't want to enlarge it too much. And this is all you need to do here, guys. And now I'm just going to put the carburetor bowl back on. Again, make sure your bowl gasket or O-ring between the bowl and the carb is in place. Tighten up that bolt. "99% of the time, this will cure it. Now, if you take the bowl off and it's corroded, rusted and all that, then I do recommend taking the carburetor off, cleaning it, or replacing it. Okay, I'm going to put the air filter back. I had it off. It made it easier for the funnel. Now in the gas tank, I'm putting True Fuel. We are in May here in Ontario, but the weather's been more like April, and I'm not sure how long it will be before this guy uses his mower. And I know with the True Fuel, it has a longer shelf life. If he doesn't use it for 2 months, 6 months, it will start. Alright, this mower here now should start without any quick start or carburetor cleaner sprayed in the carburetor. Okay, here we go. It was off, guys. That's all it was, so easy. The carburetor bowl was pretty clean in there, guys. It was just the small jet in the middle of the carburetor that I showed you earlier. So thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I have hundreds of lawnmower repair videos on my channel. Take care.